Welcome back, folks. It's Thursday, August 10th, 2023. Born on this date in 1942, we have two on that date. Pro Bowl cornerback Speedy Duncan of Tuscaloosa and session bassist Norbert Putnam of Florence. Let's talk about diminishing earmarks, UFOs, and displaced Auburn students. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. It was no secret when longtime United States Senator Richard Shelby retired that the loss for Alabama would be partly measured in dollar signs. Reporting from Roll Call via Tribune Media Services has quantified that a little bit. Senator Shelby, with all his seniority and power on the Senate Appropriations Committee, delivered a lot of funding to projects in Alabama. Now, he led the league in earmarks, which is a word that's often used derisively in the context of general government spending, but if they come from your guy and go to your project, you're sounding like Rod Tidwell on the phone to Jerry Maguire. So what we're trying to say here is that Shelby was the ambassador of Quan. According to Roll Call, with Shelby gone, Alabama took a $352 million hit in earmark spending in the fiscal 2024 appropriations bills. Still, the $304 million left is seventh among states in the Senate bill. In July, congressional hearings took place in Washington as lawmakers considered declassifying information about UFOs. Now, that makes one wonder how often Alabamians see something that they just can't explain. In what parts of the state do these sightings occur? And is it spacecraft that occasionally drop off the elusive Alabama Black Panther to allow it to be seen by someone who doesn't have a decent phone camera? No answer to that last one. But the National UFO Reporting Center keeps a database of UFO reportings. And AL.com's William Thornton reports that 1,364 sightings in Alabama have been documented, dating back to the 1930s. 107 of those originated in Huntsville, by the way, and 32 of them have occurred this year. Now, we're not close to the top of the list, however. California leads the way, of course, with nearly 16,000, and Florida, also of course, had the second most with 14,000. Now, it isn't always easy easing back into classes for the semester. As an added distraction, wet conditions have left more than 300 Auburn University students temporarily without the campus housing they had expected, reports AL.com's Savannah Trias-Fernandez. The university has closed Cambridge Hall for the time being and moved 305 students into hotels. Classes don't begin until next week, but students were cleared to move in beginning July 31st. Now, the reason given was water intrusion that's occurred with recent heavy rainfall during this summer storm pattern much of Alabama's been in. Things got worse during repair work, as they usually do during any and all repair work I've ever done, and more rain and heat and humidity apparently has made a mess of things. Thank y'all for listening. We're going to be back here again tomorrow. Until then, y'all come on by and see us on the World Wide Web at AL.com.